going to choose to be glass half full today. I'm proud of my team's fight, the resiliency again to come back. This time, come back from down 2. Unbelievable, fight, and proud of their heart. Proud of all the intangible things that you want to see in your group and in your team. Don't know how the ball doesn't go in, and if one of those 4 or 5 chances where the keeper makes a save or Giassi at the back post, that goes in, it's one of the best comebacks I've been a part of, one of the best wins I've been a part of. And we should have won the game at the end. So that's what I'm going to choose to focus on. Obviously, there's some things to clean up on the goal. They scored 2 goals on 4 shots. So I think we doubled their shots, and yet we gave up 2 goals. So we have to do better defensively.
Was it something that you didn't expect, or the team didn't expect, as Cincinnati really came out pressing, or did they just not execute what you were hoping to tell them on the?
Nice pants, by the way.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
Just so everybody can see those. Those are
I'll take a picture later
exciting.
and I'll throw it up there.
No, there's nothing they did that was surprising. Most teams are going to look to press us, and credit to them early in the game. They did a nice job of disrupting our build-up. Obviously, we have Connor in there at left back. He's a right-footed guy. Jonah's at the left-footed, as a right-footed left center back as well. And I think when we got down that side, they were able to squeeze us a little bit, gave us some problems. But again, they had 4 shots. So how much trouble did it give us? I don't know. We still, I thought, had the better of it. But credit to them. First half, they were opportunistic. They scored a goal off a set piece and a goal off a quick cross off a quick counter. But what a response from our guys.
How big was it to get that goal before halftime in terms of the momentum and confidence for the team as they go into the locker room?
Yeah, it was big. Yeah, obviously, when you're down 2-0, the next goal's key. If they score it, game's, usually done 9 out of 10 times. But if the opponent scores to make it 2-1, that's why they call in football the 2-0 is the most dangerous league, because now the psychology flips on its head, and now they go from thinking the game's nearly done to now scrambling a bit. And I thought that goal was key, and I thought second half it was one-way traffic. It was all us, and stats show that as well. And we scored a great goal and had a bunch of chances. And we should have won. I think everybody knows that. Everybody in the stadium, even their fans, even their coach, they know that. We should have. I think they're feeling better with the point than we are. But I'm happy we came back from 2 goals down. I'm happy we're fighting. Obviously, I'm disappointed that we didn't get the 3 points. And disappointed in the 2 goals in the first half.
Just how did those 2 goals kind of happen there? It looks like Maddox was unmarked and the ball just kind of skipped through. What did you see?
Yeah, so we went to a zone with a man-to-man on Waston, and the reason for that is the matchups weren't good. We would have had to have Harry marking DePlane, and we would have had to have Connor Maloney marking Maddox. So we felt it was important to have our best headers in the most dangerous spots, and then obviously match up Waston, who is the key guy. And Alex got dragged out a little bit of the spot he was supposed to be in. And ball went over his head, and Maddox was there to head it in.
First of many, rivalry on?
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting game, exciting game. What a great crowd. I want to thank our supporters for coming out full force and giving all they had. It was the loudest game I've been a part of here as the head coach of the Columbus Crew, and the supporters made me very proud. I had goosebumps before the whistle blew, just looking at the crowd, and they did their part today.
What did you see out of Eunice, David, and Romario coming off the bench and really kind of changing the game, or what were you looking for from them?
Yeah, one thing, we went for it, obviously. We took out Connor, we moved Pedro to left back, and pushed him on basically as a winger, and which meant now Eunice was going to be a little more narrow, and then we obviously flipped those 2 late, Com and him. So I thought they brought a push. When you're down 2-0, you got to take some risks. I didn't think the rhythm was great in the end, but you got to take risks. You got to push your lines high. You got to do what you need to when you're down 2-0, and I thought we did what too. I thought our adjustments were good. Halftime, obviously, we were the better team all second half. And rewatch those last 10 minutes, and I will tonight, and you'll see. It's right there. Their goalkeeper stood on his head. He made 2 or 3 saves. I don't know how he made them. And then obviously the one on the back post, where what a great ball by Eunice, and that's a sitter on a platter. And I think with the guy's slide tackle in the last minute, kind of threw Giassi off. But I haven't watched it again. But I thought it was in. I was ready to celebrate. I was ready to celebrate 3 or 4 times, to be honest with you. I mean, some of the saves, they're in the net, and the Akam one that hits the post. So my guys did everything they could to get the 3 points for our supporters, everything, and I'm real proud of them.
Yeah, so this game obviously had a crazy atmosphere, over 20,000 fans. What do you think set it apart, this rivalry in particular, from games we've had against Toronto, which has been a historic rivalry in the past?
I mean, it's an in-state game. Obviously, when you have 2 cities that, and people that live in those cities, everybody wants to feel like their city's the best, and that was the reason we wanted to leave this game with our supporters having 3 points. We wanted them on their Sunday to mow the lawn, take the family to the pool, and feel like Columbus is the best in Ohio. And I think based on performance, I think they can feel that, but not based on the points, obviously. But I think for anybody that was at the game, to see the battle, to see the intensity, to see 4 goals, I know that they're going to be coming back after this game. And I think anybody that wasn't at the game is going to probably see highlights and hear about it from the people that were here. And even though we didn't get the 3 points, it was a very entertaining game, and I think it was a good showcase for the sport, and it's great to have this rivalry.
Back to Ben.
In the later stages of the second half there, when Akam's on a breakaway and 2 different Cincinnati guys try to bring him down and both get yellows. Have you ever seen a play like that? 2 guys a yellow on the same play, basically?
Yeah, it's disappointing. It's a part of our sport I don't love, that they can just kill a game. That's a professional foul. Both of them. So he's in on a breakaway, and David Conley's running with the ball one-on-one. He's going to create something, and I think we have to do something about those type of situations, because if you can just foul a guy and stop basically a goal-scoring chance, he's not the last man, and so any foul when you're not the last man, even though in my view it was going to be a very good chance, it's a professional foul, and I don't love it, and I didn't like where the ball was set, because he set it on the first foul. Instead of 10 yards up on the second foul. And obviously I thought the last one was a handball as well. But it is what it is. Maybe it evened out. It was, I know it was a bit 50-50 on Giassi's PK as well. So, in the end, I thought the referee called a good game. It wasn't an easy game to call. A lot of intensity in the match. And like I said, it was just a lot of entertainment, and I hope the fans were entertained. And like I said, I hope they come back. We have a big home game next weekend, and we need just as many fans for that game. And I promise if they come out like they did tonight that we'll deliver the 3 points, hopefully.